Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Good evening. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing okay. And remember, it's okay not to be okay. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 7:13 p.m.
Oh, it's almost 7:15. Just turn this fan off for a moment. Okay. Yeah, I've just come back from walking my Chihuahua Max. I live by myself. I don't have young children. My children are grown up. I don't have to keep saying that. I'm a female and I'm not elderly. Right? I'm middle-aged, but I'm not elderly. My mother's 79 in May, my mum. She's 79, nearly 80. Right? So I've spent all day in my flat being quiet. I don't want to mention things that, you keep repeating them. Maybe someone wants a bit of attention, right? I don't want to. I'm moving out of here, hopefully this year, away from all the crap. So I'm trying to keep quiet, keep myself well and positive, and stay away from unhealthy people. People that are toxic, people that upset me, people that just can't let grudges go. Do you know what I mean? So I've just come back from walking my dog. Now it's been raining here in Rochester all day. It's been raining all day, right? Believe you me, I can look after myself. I'm a big girl. The accusations that have been flying about myself, which are totally untrue. It's been done to another gentleman on TikTok, calling a man a paedophile on TikTok. In hospital, tried to kill himself. Now I'm a woman getting a load of shit, right? I don't give a fuck because it ain't true. You've got some fucking proof, show it to my face and I'll believe you. But anyone over the age of 30 on TikTok is called a pedo by somebody for some unknown reason, right? I'm not a man, I'm a woman. I've never changed my sex either. I was born a woman at birth. I've got my birth certificate to prove that. But TikTok is a place where bullies are rife. TikTok should do something about it. It's in the message section of TikTok. Now I've deleted loads of messages and blocked people, right? If you want to believe a twat, you believe a twat that hides behind a fake profile. If you want to believe them over me, that's your prerogative. But it's bullshit. They do it to everybody. And this guy tried to kill himself. He had a bobble hat as well. He on TikTok, there's a video of a man doing a video from hospital where he's tried to do himself in because of bullies on TikTok, apparently. Very clever, aren't they? They do it to everybody. Anybody that gets successful, they do it to. Celebrities, non-celebrities, you're a this, you're a that. Oh, fuck off and change the record. I've been in most of the day. I've had baked potatoes, beans and an egg for my lunch. I cooked something. I cooked a peppered steak. So you don't need to keep dropping oranges on the floor. Look. Don't need to drop oranges outside. Got loads of them. See? Hand-picked easy peelers. They keep dropping the bits of their food on the floor because they think someone's hungry because birds don't eat oranges. I don't think birds eat oranges, do you? Pigeons. So it does, it gets monotonous, it gets a bit boring. I haven't been to the co-op all weekend. It gets a bit boring, see? So they want a bit of action. They want you to get cross. They want, we had the guy next door to me going out this morning with a hood over his head with that dog that squeals. And I just walked around the back of the flats out the way. Right? So he had his kids over at the weekend upstairs and they were pretty quiet. There was no noise up there at all, nothing to complain about. But when he came back this evening, it sounded like he was in a temper. Throwing furniture about, stamping on the ceiling. It wasn't me, and all I've had on all day is my television on low volume. Sometimes I listen to the Alexa because he stamps his feet a lot. It sounds like he's wearing lead boots. His kids were quieter than in him when he came back this evening. I don't have any children in my property. My children are 20, I think 24, 27, 28. So they think that, right, I'm going to be angry when I go outside because he's been stamping on my ceiling and it sounds like he's been losing his temper. Like that. Before I went out, there was a load of banging coming from upstairs. I'm a woman. He's doing it now as I'm doing this video. Perhaps he's drunk. Anyway, I watched The Mask with Jim Carrey in, one of my favourite comedy actors. The Mask, brilliant film. Watching the news, having a few snacks, a couple of Ferrero Rocher, mince pie. I've got food all over the place. And it was quiet. And then all of a sudden, he likes to make an entrance. Bang! Picks up the furniture, sounds like he's throwing it. Sounds like a bloody elephant or a ball in a china shop. Never get a flat underneath somebody, it's fucking horrific. He's actually noisier than his children, would you believe? Didn't get cross, didn't bang back. I'm just sat in my flat with a TV on a low volume. It's on the lowest volume there is. So he probably does it for a reason. So I've got to take Max out at 10 to 7 just for a walk around the block. It's been raining all day. We've been out twice. No trouble this morning, no trouble this afternoon. But he comes back this evening and off we bloody go, don't we? Picking on a woman, right? I'm a female. I've had 4 kids. I've been through a traumatic marriage. I've been through traumatic relationships. So have a lot of other people. I'm not using that as an excuse, but fuck off and leave me alone. What's his problem? Anyway, I goes, gets ready. I haven't been to the co-op. It doesn't mean I haven't got any money. I haven't been out to the shop spending. It doesn't mean I haven't got any money. Doesn't mean I'm fucking hungry, does it? If you want to throw food on the floor, it's a waste. You could give it to the poor people. The homeless, throwing oranges on the floor. Give it to a homeless guy who might like an orange. That really makes me cross. The food and the things they waste just to get at myself. So I goes out of my flat. I wasn't dressed up like him. I didn't have a hood over my head. Anyway, it transpires, guys, that the Neek shoebox that was downstairs was probably some kid or some person showing off that they'd got new Nike trainers, Nike, and left the box on the floor with the price tag. Because there's no name and address on the box. So someone's taken off their trainers and left the box on the floor with the price tag, right? Then you've got 2 parcels for Tracy. The one parcel's been there for over a week. This is, you know what I mean? And it looks a total mess downstairs. It's dirty, it's filthy, it looks like someone's walked on the wall. You've got like footprints on the wall. It's filthy downstairs. It looks terrible. It's not me. And my dog is a Chihuahua. I mean, if it was my dog, like, he's tiny, it's laughable. Absolutely laughable. There's been no shouting. There's been no banging on the ceiling this weekend. It's been great. So who's doing this is ridiculous. That's why I want to get out. Get out of here. And if I don't go to the shop tomorrow, which I'm not going to the shop tomorrow morning, it doesn't mean that I'm starving and I haven't got any money. Does it? And I stood up for myself when I had that trouble with the woman next door and her husband, and he was telling his dog to fuck off, fucking move, and she accused me of taking photographs of her, and I said, don't be ridiculous, what would I take pictures of you for? Picking up, sorry, he's banging on the ceiling right now, guy upstairs. You know what I mean? You stick up for yourself, yeah? Right, you don't sit there and take it. Being bullied, scared to go out your flat in case a dog jumps on you, right? I'm not having that. And I'm going to stand up for myself. You see? He's clonking the ceiling. I'm not interested in him. He's banging the ceiling. All I'm doing is talking to a camera. There's no television on. There's no noise coming from my flat. I'm sick and tired of it. And the time is nearly 7:30, and he's done nothing but make noise since he's taken his kids back home. So I just took Max for a walk around the block, and there was an old man walking a little girl in the rain, an old man with grey hair walking a little girl in the rain, and she was going, ah, ah. So I walked around them. Then a bloke started coughing like him, and there was a drunkard outside, drunk bloke with jeans on, drunkard, kept out of his way. I don't drink and I haven't got jeans on. And just kept me and Max safe. I'm not scared of them, it's just an inconvenience. I can look after myself. Bully. Absolute bully. So it's been like it since he's come in. Bang, bang, bang. Scraping furniture. Sounds like something's being thrown across my ceiling. What I do is I put the telly on and the radio because I get stressed otherwise, and try and block it out. But I just, I felt a bit like shit. It's been raining all day. I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't really spoken to anybody. And you get a bit fed up, you know, and all you need is on the ceiling. Whew. I'm not going to get cross at all. I'm not a baby. I don't need somebody to come and help me. I can deal with it. Like I said, I'm a grown woman. He can do what he likes in his flat, because that's what the police said at my old flat when I reported drug use. They said, oh, the residents can do what they like in their own flat. Well, that's fair enough. If he's drunk up there and falling over, he can do that in his own flat. It's nothing to do with me. I'm not being bullied by people I don't even know, and they don't know me. So he could just get on with it. So Max is there. We've been out this morning in the rain, this afternoon in the rain, and the evening in the rain. Next week, looking at properties to move so I can move out of here every week until I find something suitable for myself. But if you are thinking of moving, really think it before you move underneath somebody. If you know them, it's fair enough, but it can be hell on earth, especially if there's a family up there and they're noisy and they're awake all night. It can affect your mental health chronically, right? Especially if you're a woman on your own and it's a man that looks like a thug, and I don't want to go anywhere near the bloke to see what the hell is going on. It's been going on for 4 years. Do you know his kids? When he's got his kids, right, he sits still. He sits still. When he's on his own, he wanders about and it sounds like lead boots on the ceiling. And he keeps opening cupboards about 2 in the morning, waking me up out my fucking bed. Something's upset him. I don't know what it is, but he can stop taking it out on me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get on with this evening. All I do is sit in my flat and be quiet. But when you start getting that's done to cause a reaction. Not allowed to be quiet. See you later.